Okay, guys, welcome to another episode of what? Cooking with Chef Patrick. So, this week we're going to be doing a curry shrimp and we're going to be using our Walkerswood curry paste. This is something you're definitely going to enjoy making. So, the first thing you need to do is get your pot, make it nice and hot. You're going to put one tablespoon of your curry paste, then you're going to add all your fresh ingredients to saute. You're gonna saute your fresh ingredients for probably about a minute. You're gonna saute your fresh ingredients, cut them up real nice, looking real good. Put your onion in, and just saute for about a minute. At this point, you're gonna then add your shrimp. Put your shrimp in. Make sure you have 1620 P&D, and you're gonna put a little bit more of the curry paste on it, just so your shrimp can be flavored. Sprinkle with your dry ingredients, your Old Bay season, your garlic powder, your onion powder, fresh garlic, and you're just gonna let that saute and cook for probably about another minute or so. You don't have to overcook it, and don't overcook it because you still have a little bit more way to go. So you're just gonna let the saute, stir him up a little bit, make him look real nice. Make sure your season is well marinated in, and just let it cook for a couple minutes, looking real good. I would say probably this dish should take you no more than probably about 5 minutes top to make. Just go with a little bit more of the curry paste. You probably about a table teaspoon should be good, and just let it saute for a little bit more so you can get that real flavor into your shrimp and everything start coming together, looking real good. Let it saute real nice. You can taste as you go along just to make sure that you have enough salt. If you want, you can just taste a little bit of the curry that's actually cooking. At this point, you can add your broccoli in, and you can also add your spinach, and also gonna let that saute in. This dish is gonna be very colorful, and you're gonna definitely enjoy eating this dish as you go along. So you put all your broccoli and your spinach in. My seafood stock, which you can have. You put a little bit of liquid butter, let it saute again a little bit more, because now you're trying to build a gravy. The gravy is what you definitely want to build this gravy, because you definitely want this that's going to go with whatever you're serving it with. Either you're going to serve it with some white rice, or you're going to serve it with some rice and peas, or you're just going to go with some food, some yam dumpling and banana, where you want to serve it with. That's quite fine. And you're going to let this saute for, I'll say, probably another 2 more minutes. Just let them cook real good. Then you're going to see the gravy start getting nice and thick. And after the gravy start getting nice and thick, curry paste are actually going to make it a little bit thick as well. So that you have to also bear in mind. And the curry paste, the flavor is very smooth. It's very enjoyable. It's not something that you can mess up. This curry paste go well with your chicken. You can do chicken. You can do lobster. You can do shrimp. There's so many different things that you can use this curry paste and do, because Walkerswood put it together. Everything, all the ingredients is in this curry paste. You have your onion, you have your scallion, you have your thyme, you have your seasoning. Whenever you go into any store or any supermarket, that's the brand you want to look for if you want to take home that authentic Jamaican flavor of cooking in the kitchen and enjoying your meal. Walkerswood. Make your gravy nice and thick. At this point, you can add your potato. I went with some baby potato that is real good, and the baby potato, when it cooks a little bit, it's gonna also make it a little bit thick. So you can't go wrong with your baby potato in, and you're gonna put in your potato and let your potato cook a little bit. I pre-cook the potato just so I can have it ready. So when I put it in, the potato will be fine and it's almost ready to take off. So I'm just gonna let this cook for probably another 2 minutes or so. Then I'm gonna take it over to my plate. There's two ways you can serve this. You can serve this on a plate by itself, and then you can have your sides on a separate plate, like your white rice, or if you want to do some crackers, or if you want to do some bread, what they call the hardware bread. That would also be nice to go with. The best drink that go with this is a nice cold Red Stripe beer, or you can do Red Stripe beer. You can do a nice lemonade that also go well. You can do a nice Heineken that's also go well, or you can do some Bammy. Bammy is also good to go with this. One of the things that you can do in cooking this, you can also, away from the Bammy, you can also do put the Bammy in and cook the Bammy at the same time you're actually cooking the dish. The same time you're cooking the shrimp, when it's almost finished, that's the time you put the Bammy in, and the Bammy will come off real well. You're gonna go with some fresh lemon on the side, and you're good, because you know, as seafood, you always want to make sure that you have your lemon going. And you're looking real good. Presentation is ready. Everything look nice and clean. Shrimp is pretty, and this is what you want to shoot for. So I know you can definitely do this. One of the other things that you can also do is you can also serve this with white rice, and that's the number 1 choice that a lot of people like. A lot of people like serving this with white rice. So make sure you pick up your Walker's Wood curry paste and put your dish together. And when you put your dish together and you post it on your Instagram, make sure you tag me and also tag Walker's Wood. And I know you will do well. As long as you follow the steps and exactly what I do, you can also follow that same step and you will end up with the same result. Taste as you go along. Nothing is wrong with tasting your dish as you go along. So you can adjust your flavor and you can adjust your taste. Also, something that you can also do, which I do in my kitchen at home and even in the professional kitchen with my guys, you can use a little bit of the Walker's Wood jerk season as your pepper base in a lot of things that you do at home. Even if you're making brown stew chicken, you're making curry chicken, you're making oxtail, anything that you're doing and you want to twist the flavor up a little bit, just use 1 teaspoon of your jerk seasoning and you should be good. The Walker's Wood jerk seasoning. You can use the mild or you can use the spicy. Or you can just go with...
So if you're feeling for the Caribbean vibe, Walker's Wood have the spice. Anywhere, anytime, any day or night, you've got to try Walker's Wood. Jerk seasoning and sauces.